There is a moment in every empire's life that history rarely names. No invasion, no explosion, no breaking news banner. Just a quiet realization spreading through ordinary people. They are working harder than ever, and life is still getting worse. That moment is more dangerous than any war. Because empires don't collapse when they lose battles. They collapse when work stops leading to a future. And history shows this pattern clearly. At the height of every powerful civilization, there was once a simple promise. Work hard, contribute, and tomorrow will be better than today. That promise built Rome. It built Spain. It built Britain. It built the modern United States. But when that promise breaks, something irreversible begins. Not anger at first, exhaustion. Rome learned this lesson the hard way. Rome did not fall because barbarians were stronger. It fell because Roman citizens could no longer survive by working. Small landowners were crushed under taxes. Land concentrated into the hands of elites. Citizens turned into renters. Renters turned into dependents. Work no longer built independence. It only delayed desperation. By the time Rome noticed the middle class was disappearing, the empire was already hollow. Spain repeated the mistake centuries later. In the 1500s, Spain was drowning in gold and silver. From the outside, it looked unstoppable. But inside, something strange was happening. Inflation destroyed wages. Local production collapsed. Owning assets mattered more than creating value. Work lost meaning. Spain didn't collapse overnight. Its middle class died quietly first. Britain followed the same path. After World War I, Britain still looked powerful. But beneath the surface, taxes rose. Living costs exploded. Wages stagnated. People worked harder, yet moved backward. The empire didn't fall loudly. It faded when working no longer guaranteed dignity. Then came the Soviet Union. No invasion, no nuclear war, just a system where effort stopped being rewarded. 2 jobs, empty shelves. No future. Once belief disappeared, collapse came fast. Different systems, different centuries, same pattern. When work stops paying, belief collapses. When belief collapses, the system follows. Now look at the United States. For decades, America ran on a powerful engine. Work created income. Income created stability. Stability created belief. That belief tolerated inequality, recessions, even wars. But quietly, the math changed. Productivity kept rising. Corporate profits exploded. The economy grew. But wages didn't fall. They froze. At the same time, essentials became weapons. Housing became unreachable. Healthcare became a financial trap. Education became lifelong debt. Not luxuries, necessities. Americans didn't stop working. They now work more hours than almost any developed nation, and still fall behind. So the system offered a substitute. Debt. Credit cards replaced raises. Student loans replaced opportunity. Buy no pay later replaced stability. Debt didn't create wealth. It postponed collapse. Meanwhile, assets exploded. Homes doubled. Stocks soared. Wealth flowed upward. If you owned assets, you got richer without effort. If you didn't, you were locked out permanently. The middle class slowly transformed into renters. In their own country, history recognizes this moment. When effort no longer leads to security. When the future feels smaller than the past. Trust breaks. People stop believing institutions. They stop trusting experts. They stop planning long-term. They delay families. They stop saving. They withdraw. Society doesn't break loudly. It fractures quietly. Every collapsing empire thought the same thing. This time is different. Rome believed that. Spain believed that. Britain believed that. The Soviet Union believed that. The pattern didn't care, because the pattern isn't emotional. It's mathematical. You cannot sustain stability without a middle class. You cannot maintain belief when reality contradicts promises. America isn't collapsing tomorrow, but it's standing in the same place every empire once stood. Right after work stopped paying. What comes next is never gradual. It's sudden. Economic resets. Political paralysis. Social anger. History doesn't repeat because people are foolish. It repeats because incentives don't lie. The most dangerous part, the signs are dismissed as temporary. Inflation will cool, wages will catch up, housing will correct. That's what every empire tells itself. Right until the moment it doesn't. History leaves us with one truth. Empires don't fall when people riot, they fall when people give up. And when work no longer leads to a future, giving up becomes rational. If you want to understand what's coming, not from panic, not from politics, but from history itself, subscribe, because the future doesn't announce itself. It follows a pattern, and the past has been warning us all along.